so we're on the same simple bridge page that we used in the previous video, or rather we made in the previous video. So in that video, I did not look at the mobile view at all because that wasn't the point of that video. But I am going to probably make a share funnel out of this, so I do need to look at the mobile because of that. And so let's take a look at the mobile view. And we have issues, lots of them. Alrighty, so we're going to have to get this all figured out here. So you can see we have some things that are desktop only. Because if you go back to the original video, this template from ClickFunnels 2.0 that I just grabbed and converted to my own needs. And so it's got a lot of desktop and mobile sections that I wouldn't have put in there had I started with a blank page. So let's start with section here. Set that to all. That means all our desktop sections, or the ones we see on the desktop right now, are set to all. And we'll go to our mobile view. All right, there's that. It's actually looking pretty good now that I did that. Okay, so section there we can get rid of. Mobile view right now. All right, let's take a look back. Good here. Yeah, we're fine on the desktop. All right, then got this here, which is like the original page for some reason. Get rid of that. And check ourselves on the other side. Because this is such a simple bridge page, you can't go too wrong there, but you always want to check before you go too far. All right, this here don't need. Okay, so we're looking pretty good here. You have a lot of space there. I may want to change that. And not sure about having that picture on the button. That's kind of messed up looking. All right, so let's take a look at our desktop, make sure everything still looks good here. So let's go ahead and take a look at there's no top margin going there. Row. Minus 20 on the row. I think we can probably pull that row up, or actually back it off. Go ahead and make it 0 for now. Let's take a look at the section. Okay, 0 top margin. All right, definitely we want to pull this up some. Turn it here, because that's going to determine whether we want to just do it all, want to do it separately on mobile and desktop. I think we're probably going to be okay with doing that on the desktop, which is actually going to be all, actually. All right, let's go ahead and pull this up to 60. Like here. All right, decent. Picture is kind of an issue. Actually, I'm going to get here. Picture we want to go ahead and make this picture. And clone it. And we're going to make this one desktop only. Whenever you do that, it's going to flip back to the desktop. This one we're going to make mobile only. Now I can move up, use the top margin, because we see we got 55 positive right near here. Get it closer to the top. About 30. Good. Okay, so that I think I'm going to go with. But now I have the issue of this section, which is set to all, being really jammed up against the picture on the mobile view. I'll probably also go here and duplicate this. Make one of these desktop and one of them mobile. You know, there's general rules on this, but a lot of it's kind of you just looking at it and seeing what looks good, or at least looks not horrible. And make that one desktop, mobile. This one mobile. Now I can use top margin and bring this down a little bit. Right there. Pretty good. There. Okay. And see what I did there is we moved the picture and it still had a add element button there. So I went and hid that. So we made our space closer to the bottom of the page. There. Pretty good. As far as how things are lined up, let's text here and we'll make it. Notice on our font size here we have a slider named font size and then one that says font size mobile. Little box here. Always want to make grayed out so you're not changing both at the same time. And I like to use pixels when I do this. That's just me. I think we go with 3 lines there. Pretty decent. This one here, you can look at maybe reducing size a little bit. Drop it down. That. It's so long you're going to have 2 lines anyway, otherwise it'll be real tiny. And button looks okay. You have controls for your buttons here. Override. font size and font size mobile. Turn that off. Really, I'm going to leave that like it is. I think it's pretty decent. Not too crazy. And I think we're looking pretty good there. The only big question here, and this is probably a stylistic choice of whether you would want to put the picture at the top or somewhere else. I definitely want the picture there somewhere because so many people do their shopping and their business on mobile devices these days that you want something that's going to grab their eyes, and that picture is going to do that. Could possibly put the headline on top of the picture and then have the text below the picture here for tell them enter their email. I'm kind of going to go with this just because I just think it's going to look better and it's going to grab their eye because their eyes will be at the top of the phone at first. I think I'll go with that. And here, okay, so last video I said that you probably want to add a section here, have that section be your footer where you'll have your company information and link to your legal pages. We didn't actually add that, it looks like, so I'm not going to add that here. Legal pages and the links to legal pages, that's a whole video by itself. But you probably want to have at least a privacy policy, if nothing else, on any page you do like this on the bridge page, even though we're only using the bridge page to get them over to someplace else. Legal stuff is always fun. Go ahead and save. And that. A couple of things we can do here with the mobile. So what we can do is just minimize our browser like that and pull it all the way to the, in this case, left, and we get a pretty good representation on what it's going to look like on mobile view. That's sort of a quick cheat way. What we can also do, and you're going to have to install this on your browser. This is Google Chrome. And a Google Chrome extension called the Mobile Simulator. And that's it right there. And so the Mobile Simulator is something we use to simulate how it's going to look on a mobile device, how it's going to act. Get a little cranky at times. It really helps if you use a mouse with a wheel on this. We can click on that and it's actually going to submit. Then go to ClickFunnels there. So if you want to get your best simulation of how this is actually going to look on a mobile device, you can use that mobile simulator. I'll try to remember to provide a link to that in the description. And the other thing about the simulator, go ahead and take the lower simulator off. So that's what I was looking for, the toolbar. All right. So let's go ahead and go back a page. All right, so get rid of that. Let's go to Mobile Simulator again. See how we have this toolbar on the right hand side. That axis, we want to deactivate Simulator, get rid of it. That's what you click on. Also have this where you can change the device. And you have all these devices you can choose from. So we got Android smartphones, we have Apple smartphones, tablets, even have specials is where you actually find your things like your monitors and laptops. Let's go ahead and do a tablet. Let's do iPad Pro 11. Okay, so now you can see how it's going to look on the tablet. So your mobile simulator, if you want to try several different views, make sure that everything's going to look good. You can do that with the mobile simulator. It doesn't hurt to use the mobile simulator, even though we generally, if it looks good in the dev tool or with the collapsed browser window, it's generally pretty close. But if you really want to get the fine tuning down, you can use the mobile simulator. Looking good there too. So out of here and get out of the preview. Back to the main page. That's pretty much it. I wanted to make this video since I was going to optimize the mobile anyway and make a little video about that and introduce you to some of those other tools to use. I have touched on some of them in past videos on my YouTube channel, but I don't touch too much. I think I touched a little bit on them maybe earlier, but definitely not the mobile simulator. That, I believe, is the first time I brought that up on video. So anyway, that is the mobile optimization. We got it optimized now. So my name is Tim Willis. I'm a certified ClickFunnels funnel builder. I make tutorial and demonstration videos on ClickFunnels, click designs, and other useful tools for funnel hackers and funnel hacking. That's the video for now. I'll talk to you later.